Caitlin Clark
and
I'm a fan. Angel Reese, right?
Yeah.
They're going back and
I'm a
forth.
fan of both.
And Jamil Hill says by the time Angel Reese is done, she's going to be the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
She said about Angel Reese?
She said Angel Reese, by the time she retires, can you pull up this quote? She said, by the time she retires, she will be the MJ.
Stephen A. Smith hit the brakes hard on Angel Reese's ego tour, shutting it down like a reality show that should have been canceled. After she pulled a move straight out of the Caitlin Clark playbook, the internet exploded with disbelief. If you thought the drama stayed on the court, think again. Stephen A. grabbed the mic and went scorched earth, leaving Angel Reese feeling the burn. What set it off? Trust me, the chaos is just getting started. Let's get into it.
It's not about black and white. It's about that white player and that black player. Why? Because of the history that they had before they came to the WNBA. You see, it was all instigated. If Angel Reese was never in Caitlin Clark's face, taunting her the way that she did when they mimicking what Caitlin Clark was doing to numerous opponents en route to the Final Four. And then Angel Reese and LSU bust their living, you know what, at that particular moment in time. And Angel Reese was in her face chirping at her the way that she did. It would have never gotten to this point.
We have a lot of folks that have come to the defense of numerous WNBA players because they were pointing out like this has been going on before long and people are not hating on her. It's not about hating on her. It's that you feel she is getting a level of attention that you deserved and you warranted long before she ever came along.
4 points. That was the entire tweet. Angel Reese finished with just 4 points, as if scoring had been put on a strict diet and Caitlin Clark's absence somehow drained whatever offense was left. This was the Sky versus Fever game, and to be clear, Caitlin wasn't even playing. She was stuck on the bench, wrapped up like a mummy, sipping Gatorade, and watching like a proud suburban soccer mom. And even then, Angel Reese still couldn't take advantage.
The new season tipped off this weekend with several marquee matchups on the slate. Most fans were excited to see Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever take on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. The game was a blowout as the Fever beat down Chicago 93-58, with Clark's triple-double leading the way. But the biggest headline coming out of the game on Saturday is the investigation the WNBA is conducting into allegations of hateful fan comments directed at Angel Reese. It happened after this play when Clark slapped at the ball after Reese grabbed an offensive rebound.
I mean, how do you show up to a game where the headline star is stuck on the sideline icing her ankle and decide, yeah, today's the day I'll have the worst performance of my career. Let's really make it count. If that was supposed to be a statement that she's the anti-Caitlin, then mission accomplished. While Caitlin was focused on recovery, Angel was out there posting numbers so low they deserved a sad trombone sound effect. 4 points isn't a stat line, that's a distress signal.
Because I was calling it from day one. You got people that are resentful towards her. But it's really not about her, guys. It's about what she represents. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happened to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this kind of shine.
And yes, she did haul in her favorite stat, 12 rebounds. She lives for those boards. The way she snatches them, you'd think every rebound came with a free Chick-fil-A coupon, like her career depends on it, which after this mess, it just might. If rebounds were gold bars, she'd be loaded. But points? Buckets? Actual offense? She's treating scoring like it's optional, as if putting up double digits would somehow be beneath her.
Second of it. Your thoughts?
Oh, first of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than the Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that. Angel Reese can rebound the basketball. She's a damn good player. She's got a bright future in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is next level.
You know it's rough when even the commentators start reaching, trying to say, well, she's contributing in other ways. Other ways like, what, team spirit? She looked like she was just doing cardio for 40 minutes. At one point, The camera caught her zoning out like she was weighing a second career in reality TV. The Real Stat Patter of Chicago, coming soon to a streaming service near you. And let's be real, Angel Reese used to walk in dripping confidence. Lashes on point, nails flawless, attitude untouchable. But right now, that stat line is giving, I forgot there was even a game today. The whole performance felt like someone who peaked in college. This isn't the season she promised. This isn't the Bayou Barbie takeover. This is more Desperate Housewives of the WNBA, and Angel's the one holding the empty wine glass. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here getting targeted like she owes the league money. And even then, she still finds ways to impact the game, dropping assists, knocking down threes when she's actually allowed to shoot, and somehow drawing double teams like she's Steph Curry's long-lost cousin.
I'll elaborate a little bit more on that in just a second. But before I do that, I want to ask you your thoughts about apparently some racial animus that was thrown in the direction of Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky have gotten involved, talking about they're going to protect their players at all costs. The WNBA has issued a statement saying it abhors and discourages hate of any kind, etc., etc. Your thoughts about it? Here's the WNBA statement. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. Your thoughts about that element of all of this, where you believe it emanates from, and do you think it will ever subside?
Oh man, the latter part of that, Stephen A, is quite the thing to think on. I think when you go back to the impetus of the rivalry that we have between Caitlin and Angel Reese, I remember funny clips on the internet.
Angel had the stage, the spotlight, the mic, and the backup dancers, and still managed to forget her lines. And that whole 12-rebound flex? It's time to be honest. Not all rebounds are the same. She's grabbing boards like the ball personally offended her, turning stat padding into a full-time job. She's boxing out like she's auditioning for a CrossFit ad, then coming back down the floor to launch shots that look more like abstract art than offense. At this point, she's hoarding rebounds the way people collect Pokemon cards. Gotta catch them all, but never actually do anything with them. And now the whispers are starting. You know the quiet talk about reduced minutes, bench time, even being forgotten. This isn't high school, where effort earns a gold star. In the WNBA, if you're not scoring, you're sitting. Right now, Angel Reese's most reliable contribution might be her courtside fashion. If minutes start getting cut, she may want to check with the wardrobe department instead of the coaching staff. This was supposed to be her breakout year, the season where she silenced the critics and proved she was more than just attitude without altitude. Instead, she's starting to look like the player version of a viral TikTok trend that burned bright for 2 weeks and then vanished. Remember the milk crate challenge? That's her career trajectory right now. Started high, took one shaky step, and now we're all watching the fall in slow motion.
Caitlin Clark's or Angel Reese's popularity in large part is attributed to her behavior towards Caitlin Clark, because when Caitlin Clark was busy taunting opponents a couple of years back before LSU smacked Iowa around in the national championship game or so, it was Angel Reese that was clapping back at Caitlin Clark once it was Caitlin Clark's turn to have her comeuppance. And that's what made Angel Reese famous. Now, Angel Reese experienced vitriol thereafter. It was tough for her to deal with, as she articulated, and that's unfortunate because we got some no good ass people.
And don't get it twisted, people wanted her to win. She's a walking headline, a quote machine, all the drama, the rivalry, the image. Pure WNBA gold. But none of that matters if you can't put points on the board. 4 points isn't enough, unless this is some kind of long-form performance art, a statement on minimalism in professional sports. And the fans are noticing. Oh, they see it. Twitter lit up like it was draft night. 4 points. Is she okay? Rebounding queen, offensive ghost. It's getting ruthless. Even Angel Reese's most loyal supporters are writing think pieces like, maybe it's time we admit she's struggling. Yes, Karen, she's struggling like a Roomba on a shag carpet. What makes it worse is the comparison. Caitlin Clark's very existence puts a spotlight on every gap in Angel's game, like highlighting her typos in neon. While Caitlin is sidelined with an injury and still dominating the conversation, Angel Reese is out there healthy, with a clear runway, and somehow still finds a way to trip over her own potential. Now the rumors are swirling, the kind that drift through locker rooms like desperation in the air. Will she get benched? Will they rest her for development? That's front office code for, we don't know what to do with her, but we're not ready to say it out loud. This team didn't sign up for a full-time rebound collector who seems allergic to the basket.
This is only women that get this. I'm tired of it. Like, here's my thing, you guys. What else? Who are these girls? Who are these girls that are hating on Caitlin Clark? Are you just combing through Twitter? What else are these women supposed to do? Fawn over her? Fangirl over her? Bend the fucking knee? Kiss the ring? Like, what do you want from them? We cannot, every time the girl plays a game, she got 40 games, guys. She got 35 more games. We are not every single game gonna revisit and retread this same tired ass rhetoric that all these girls are hating on her, and they need to be thankful they have.
They want a real presence, a leader who shows up and produces, not someone whose stat line looks like a lottery ticket that almost hit. This isn't a slump, it's a warning. The WNBA doesn't run on college hype or charity minutes, and LSU highlights don't win games here. Right now, Angel Reese isn't adjusting, developing, or delivering. She's underperforming. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, even injured, remains the league's focal point and raises the standard every night. The comparison is brutal, the pressure is real, and the clock is ticking. Angel has two choices: rebound for real, on the scoreboard, or fade from the conversation as the spotlight moves on.